And we go straight into the next contest. And need I tell you who's back? Look at the wiggles. Well, they certainly know how to put a show on here in Cawdry. And straight into the ring comes an enormous American Buffalo Patterson. Buffalo Patterson from the United States of America.
Yeah, oh yeah, baby. You're looking at him, every mother's nightmare. You're looking at Buffalo Patterson. I'm not afraid of anybody. Tony St. Clair, especially not of you. I beat you time and time again, baby. Guns and medals, what I'm all about. Tony St. Clair, when you step in the ring with me tonight, baby, you better have your boots laced up real tight, because the devastation and the thunder of a buffalo, you will feel, my friend. Check it out. Whoa.
There's Buffalo Patterson. And I don't need to tell you who his opponent is. He's told you himself. It's Tony St. Clair, former British heavyweight champion. Originally from Redruth in Cornwall, now living in Rhyl in Wales. And this is an enormous man, this Buffalo Patterson. First time we've seen him on Eurosport. He looks a big, mean machine. Look at the power there, he says, and he's right. Referee from for this contest again. One of the best in Europe, one of the best in the world. In the top six with Mick McMichael, this time a Frenchman, Monsieur Didier Gap of Paris. The referee has to be multilingual these days. And out goes St. Clair from tremendous elbows to the side of the head from this colossus from the United States. Well, St. Clair is definitely not having the best of the early exchanges. He's being tossed about like a paper doll by Buffalo Patterson. But St. Clair blocks the post in and sends the American flying. St. Clair is back in business. Like two of our previous wrestlers, St. Clair is also from a wrestling family. His father, Francis St. Clair, was a British champion, as was his brother, Roy St. Clair. Both his father and his brother were tremendous wrestlers. Both were British champions. Tony St. Clair was also a British champion. He lost it recently to Dave Finlay, but I am told by the British Wrestling Federation that a rematch is booked for the new year in Britain. But he can make no effect with body tackles against this huge Buffalo man. Oh, tremendous move there by St. Clair, brings his man down. I would say definitely that St. Clair would have the bigger repertoire of holds, as Europeans invariably have on Americans. The Americans might outmatch us in power, but never ever on skill. Oh, and St. Clair knew a good hold, and he uses it again, and the Buffalo man is on the floor. The Buffalo is on the floor, looking at the ring lights. Buffalo misses with 2 clotheslines. Picks St. Clair up and comes down with an elbow. But St. Clair watched him all the way and moved. Oh, there was no mistake in this time. A back elbow from this Elvis Presley lookalike. Before turning professional, Buffalo Patterson had trials for the USA Olympic team. Very, very nearly represented America in the last Olympic Games. And another strange thing about him is that he is a Mormon. And believe me, there aren't too many Mormons that are professional wrestlers. He lives in Salt Lake City. The only other Mormon I've ever heard of that was a wrestler was another great name in wrestling, Don Leo Jonathan, I beg your pardon. He was a Mormon and he was a great wrestler. Buffalo Patterson has got years ahead of him to prove if he is a great wrestler or not. But he's certainly doing well here tonight. Look at the huge shoulders and the huge chest on this Mormon. A truly strong man in every sense of the word. Good suplex by Patterson. Patterson has come up with a great referee up against a great referee here. He was too slow diving across. You must follow it through straight away. Didier Gap wasn't having it at all. And Patterson's going upstairs. This is a huge man. Oh, a tremendous dive across there. Could easily have crushed St. Clair's ribs. But let's see if he's all right. Crawling up slowly. Patterson misses, and St. Clair meets him straight off the rope, straight with his own clothesline. Good slam there by Patterson. Claims the leg, 2. St. Clair kicks out on 2. First time I've seen Buffalo Patterson, and I'm really impressed. He's a big, strong man, and he knows his wrestling. Indeed, it's what you expect from a former Olympic trials for the US of America. But St. Clair saw that one, kicks his man. Posting by Patterson. Oh, and a half a left hook and half a clothesline from St. Clair. St. Clair, oh, another tremendous clothesline. St. Clair is coming back on top. He has more experience than Patterson. Can he do it? And he comes, oh, and he misses. Oh, and this time he hits the referee, Didier Gap. Tony St. Clair goes upstairs and tries for a clothesline on Patterson, but misses Patterson and actually catches referee Didier Gap. Oh, there's all sorts of troubles here. Referee Didier Gap still can't see this. Patterson's coming on. He's gone out of the ring. Nobody knows what's happening. If ever there was a vagary, this is it. And Patterson's back in the ring with a chair. Hits St. Clair over the head with a chair and goes down and covers him. And Didier Gap is just recovering. He looks shaky. 1, 2, 3, never. Oh, my God. Well, we can't blame the referee. He can only give what he sees. And there is the winner, Buffalo Patterson. Well, St. Clair unfairly beaten, and the winner is Buffalo Patterson. What a travesty.
Eurosport.